Hello everybody, my name's Chris, and you guys probably recognize me, or at least recognize my voice from a couple of different YouTube channels, those being CD2 Films, CD2 Games, and CD2 Wrestling. Those are my YouTube channels, as well as a couple other ones we'll talk to in a minute. And today you're on my other channel, CD2 Entertainment, and today I'm going to talk about like what I wanted, like why I started kind of doing YouTube, and like what I want to do with these channels and whatnot. So that's where we're gonna get started. So this channel is called CD2 Entertainment, and this is the company I'd like to create, entertainment company I like to do. The CD2 are my initials, and that's kind of where creating a brand came from, was using my name somehow to make it, and that's what the CD2 came from. Those are my initials, so those are the brand names that I use. There's CD2 with something added to it, so yeah, there's that. So the original YouTube channel that I put content on was called Dieseroth Films. Dieseroth, of course, is my last name, and I was like, well, just put whatever random content I have, let's put it on that channel, and that's what I did. And that's what, if you go back and look, those first videos are really just random ideas that, well, let's record it and see what happens, and just test out this camera equipment that I've kind of started buying the last couple of years, and seeing what I can do with it. I'm trying to be creative in some form. So that's where that started. I started doing more regular uploads when the videos kind of started doing videos about my ex-girlfriend's son. She had a kid, and let me record. Just a kid's you always have something to do with the kid. So was able to record content with him, and then once that relationship ended, that's where I started creating the Lego builds and the Let's Play videos that we started doing quite regularly, and that's pretty much what that was on that channel for like a year. Was just gameplays, no commentary, just I record it, put it on, and that was it. A lot of old games, a lot of games I grew up playing, and then Lego builds. I've always enjoyed Legos, and so I would just build Legos, and so there's a lot of builds. I still put a lot of Lego builds on that channel, and that's where kind of what we do with that for right now. Eventually, I thought it'd be better to split the content up, and that's where we came up with these different channel names, and where the idea to change from Dieseroth to CD2 also came from. I thought it would be easier to find the channel if it was an easier name, because Dieseroth is not an easy name to spell, and so I was like, let's make it easier, so let's make it CD2. So Dieseroth Films became CD2 Films. In the process of changing that, I also the original YouTube channel I put up, that because he had a name to watch a lot of content, was just my last name, Dieseroth, and so that channel became if I traveled somewhere, or if I went on a trip, a family trip, or just whatever, that's what I would put on there. So there's like when I went to WrestleMania the first time, and when I went to Seattle, and a couple other things, and there's a couple random videos there too as well. Eventually I changed it from Dieseroth to Dieseroth Vlogs, and then eventually we settled on CD2 travel vlogs, excuse me, because I wanted to just put, if I traveled somewhere, and just I wanted to put that on as that. So that channel doesn't have a whole bunch of regular uploads. It doesn't have a regular upload schedule as of now, but if you guys want to see travel vlogs, that's where you can go there for that. And then after some more time, I thought about like on it's called CD2 Films, but I don't do a whole lot of films on it or whatever. And I do a lot of games on it. It's like, why not I make a game channel, right, and just put game content on that specifically. So that's where CD2 Games came from, and that's what I still, majority, we do a lot of just Let's Plays, but now I have commentary added to it, and not just audio but video as well. We do live streams and kind of other random ideas for video game stuff we have on that channel. So that's what that one's about. Yeah, so that's where that one is. And then eventually the last channel that I regularly put content on, and it being CD2 Wrestling. I've been a fan of pro wrestling for a number of years now, and wanted to just kind of put my opinion on the internet, and so that's what I did with that one. So there's that one. So that's where we are right now. If you guys look, I do have 2 more channels in the family of channels, those being CD2 Entertainment, which you guys are on right now, and one that's just under Christopher Dieseroth. That's what it is. I don't know why we set it up like that. It just ended up doing that. Those 2 channels, I don't have a clear idea for content ideas. This one, CD2 Entertainment, I kind of want to do, general updates or behind the scenes type stuff for the different channels. I think that's what we're going to do with that. For Christopher Dieseroth, I'm thinking about doing a bit more personal content stuff, like regular vlogging. That isn't about traveling, or maybe a little bit of traveling, but regular vlogs there. But nothing concrete for those 2 channels. The really 3 primarily focus on are CD2 Films, CD2 Games, and CD2 Wrestling. So that's where we're at. CD2 Films is still just kind of whatever random idea I have, I put on there. Once I've taken the games off of it and some other things off of it, we still do regular Lego builds. We also, I don't know, for whatever reason, I enjoy filming when I drive, and so there's a lot of videos about that on there, and then kind of react videos from other videos on YouTube. I know there's a couple on there right now. So it's just still pretty random ideas. That's pretty much what's on that channel, is pretty random ideas. C2 Games is still about games. I don't specify on which game console or system or games I play. It's a very wide spectrum, and so you guys see a bunch of different games, a lot of old ones, some new ones, and everything in between. So that's what we're gonna have on that. CD2 Wrestling right now is just about pretty much just reviews for the weekly shows and the pay-per-views and stuff. I'd like to do more eventually. I'm just not there yet in terms of time. Trying to work full time in school and all that stuff is a little difficult for that. So yeah. So thank you guys if you guys are staying to the end. Thank you. I really do appreciate that. If you guys are wondering why did I make this video, well, this has not been an easy process to come up with, like, why I wanted to be a YouTuber and like what I want to do with my life. And once I started kind of uploading videos, I was like, hey, this is fun, this is interesting, and so it's something I'd like to make a career out of, not just being a YouTuber, but creating a media or entertainment or whatever. And so like CD2 Entertainment is what the business name I call it as, and right now it's just out of my room, but I don't make content for other people. It's just internet content, and my goal would be to be able to create content from different types of different media, not just internet, but hire people to where we can make have a production company and actually do films and whatever the ideas we can come up with, and do that, and so that's what I would ultimately like to do. And so that's kind of why I made this video, just to kind of let people know, like, hey, this is what we're doing, and kind of like to go from there. So like I said, thank you guys for staying till the end. If you guys have, or staying this long, we're almost at the end. So there's that. So if you guys would like to help, there's a number of ways. You can definitely like the video, subscribe to the specific channels that if you like watching video game let's plays or wrestling, pro wrestling, you can definitely go to that, or random videos. You can go to CD2 Films or whatever. We're not trying to limit ourselves or limit myself in one specific way. And also too, if you guys would like to donate, I do have a Patreon page set up for that. The link will be in the description, as well as if you don't want to do a monthly donation, you can do also have the PayPal me link up as well. If you just want to do a single donation, that'd be awesome. Whoever donates will definitely get a video shout out to y'all, so that'd be like I said, greatly appreciated. If you guys like to follow me on social media, those links are also in the description. I don't write posts regular or as much as I should or I could, so there's many things I would like to do in the future, but right now we're still a very small YouTuber, so like to get bigger. But like I said, probably this, I think like third time I've said this. If you guys stay to the very end, thank you guys so much, and stay tuned for much more content on these channels.